Is up, boys and girls? Empire Steve back with you yet again. Today is Saturday, the 27th of May. I want to show you all exactly how to find plays on your own. I'm going to also include in all of the indicators that I use right now and explain to you why I use them. Most of you already know I use Fair Value Gaps by Nephew Sam, and I have the basic settings on that one. I've shown this a few times, but here you go. Fair Value Gaps by Nephew Sam, and these are the options that I have. Extend boxes, delete boxes after fill, hide fair value gaps lower than enabled time frame. It's because I go back and forth and most of the time have 3 up at the same time. I also did change this to that. You guys can't see that actually, so let me do this. I did move this, I think it was closer to over here, so I moved it to that 34%, 32%. I changed those, and also that, and there you go. So there's that one, and then also order blocks by Nephew Sam. It shows you these right here, and I did change the colors on those. And I'll show you how that is. That's like that. I have all of those. And then here you go. Filter only order blocks that follow with fair value gaps. You don't technically have to do that, but I prefer it that way. Let's see what it does when I don't. Yeah, see. You won't see them as like that. You saw them, they go away, and it only looks for order blocks that are not followed by a fair value gap. Delete lines after fill, I have that enabled, and there you go. I changed these colors as well. I think that's blue and maybe something else default, I can't remember. So there's that, and then breaker blocks by Lux with signals by LuxAlgo, and here you go. Just type in breaker blocks with signals and you'll see that, and length is 5. Stop at first break of center line. Show swing PD arrays. I did not really mess with a whole lot of these, and actually you could do that. Show premium and discount zones. That would actually make sense. I'm not sure why I didn't see that. I guess let's try that too, and there you go. So we're going to do OK. And then liquidity swings by LuxAlgo. Just type in liquidity swings, and it's by LuxAlgo. There's the style, and these are the input. Like that. And labels are tiny. I guess I could do small. I don't know if it really matters. Not sure why that comes up with that number like that. I'll have to look into that. And then also new week opening gap / new day opening gaps by Kryptonite. Just like that. And I have this checked, new week opening gap C.E dotted. And that might be, that's right in the middle there. And I have extend previous new week opening gaps, and I have it by 4. It probably should be, ICT says 3 for the day actually, so 3 for the day, and we'll just go 3-3 like that. New day opening gap, and I could do that as well and put that at a lighter color. Wait, it didn't move. I don't know what that is. Extend previous new day opening gaps, and then 5 p.m. to 6 p.m. gap is what the time frame is. And okay, and first and foremost, the fair value gaps are, so you'll see that I played in my live. If you go to my live from yesterday, Friday, you'll see that I played this. This would be our silver bullet. So here's 10 o'clock right here. I'll go to the 1 minute. So here is 10 o'clock right here, and we come down into this fair value gap right here. You can see price is coming up. We swept this liquidity. We retrace back into this area, and voila, we break it with displacement, and then we retrace back into this fair value gap. This would be your entry for your 5+ handles, and you can see you would have gotten a bunch more. 41.83 all the way up to 42, almost 12 in this move right there. We caught that, and I sold. I don't remember exactly where I sold. I would say it was my target 2 because I had targets drawn out. So if I go to the higher time frame, I had targets to here, to to this one, 41.85, and then I said we would come here next. That was my target 2, and we did exactly that plus some. We went to additional targets, almost got to these highs from Monday. So there's that. I'll go down to the lower time frames. The breaker blocks are, let's see if I can find a breaker block. I would have to go to another time frame. So I don't find, okay, there is one right here. So there is a breaker block right here, and it's a bullish one. And you see price goes back into it. This is the one that is dotted, and we run up to this, close to this high. And it will pop bearish ones up there when it just takes them off, so I can't really show you. Wait, let's go to a higher time frame. Maybe we can see one. Can't see one. Liquidity swings are what they say, so if I turn it off, you can see those lines are not there. See? And we are looking to take out prior areas of liquidity. These would be more of your draw on liquidities. I use these areas because I know there's liquidity stacked there, but maybe the indicator doesn't always catch all of those. But it's a good area when you see price retrace into a fair value gap. You push this high right here, comes back into fair value gap, and you look to take out this area of liquidity that it draws out. And so now I'm gonna close all of these. So you can see new day opening gaps, new week opening gaps. So I'm going to go to, and we are already on the 15-minute. So this is the start of this week, from Friday to Sunday, from the previous Friday to Sunday evening. This is the gap right here. And as you can see, price respects it. You see we come up, this is Monday. We come up, test these highs, and you can see that rejection candle right there, and then we consolidate inside this new week opening gap, and then price falls down. We go to, if I go to the 1 hour, and if I go to the 1 hour and then actually turn on fair value gaps, so right here you're going to see something intriguing. And we played this on Wednesday. We played this and made some pretty nice money. You can see that we were bouncing and did not break, and we respected this 1 hour fair value gap. 1, 2, 3, you can count these as well, but the very bottom of it, look at how many times on the 1 hour. That is crazy to me. That's crazy. And before I learned ICT, no clue, right? No clue. Now I look for these opportunities, I wait for them, and I pull the trigger. And you could do the same thing as well. So we held that, and what do we do? What do we go trace right back into? What do you see here? Well, I'm going to go back to the 15-minute. Well, we retrace back into this, and then we go above it and try and take out these highs. We don't quite get there, but maybe we will next week, and maybe we will go even higher. No one really knows. There's a lot of news next week. I want to talk about that too. So this was, as far as the new week and the new day opening gaps go, they are nice. And you can see this is from Thursday to Friday. And what happens? This is overnight movement. This is early in the morning. And then this is going into the New York session. And you can see price comes down into this new day opening gap, respects it, and moves back up. So let's go to the 1 hour again. Let's go to the lower time frame there and see what we see. Let's turn on other new day opening. Why do I only see, I thought I changed that. Let's try that. Okay. Okay, it's making them not as, it's these blue lines. So this is another one there. Why is it so faint? Oh, I think I screwed it up. That's why. Previous new day opening gap is also going to be blue. There you go. That's much better. Here, I actually like that. Let's do that. That's how that one is. All right, so now I have it figured out. You can see this is the one from Wednesday to Thursday. This was Tuesday to Wednesday, and you can see price rejects it, comes right back to it, and then rejects it again. So we reject, retrace. So that is why I have all of these on most of the time. So I can see all of what is going on. The fact that we respect prior new day and new week opening gaps to me is so intriguing. And I knew that we were probably before the end of the week. Actually, I wouldn't even say probably. I knew because I just knew it, that we were going to come right back into this new week opening gap. And we did exactly that on ES. We did it completely off of NASDAQ and more. NASDAQ was so bullish. I got to fix that because I don't like that. Liquidity swings. What did I do? Tiny. That's annoying. I don't understand why it's even like that. But anyway, you can see on that. Let's check YM. There you go. YM didn't quite get there. It attempted to, but it didn't quite get there. But the new day opening gap, it definitely respected it multiple times, as you can see. If I zoom in, look at how many times we respected this from Wednesday. So you need to look at these, and ICT even explained that in his video the other day, that you're going to see price respect for multiple days, and it does. And then finally breaks away and chases this prior new day opening gap. We didn't quite get to the one from Monday to Tuesday, but you do see that's just crazy. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. So that is basically it. But I do want to first, or before we go adjourn, I want to, let's refresh. Look at the news that we have this week. It's gonna be a crazy week. I don't know if it's going to be very wise to take big positions, trade live or funded accounts. I just don't know. I think it might be one of those weeks where I just want to trade an evaluation account because of all the news we're going to have. Well, we'll see. We have on Monday the US CB consumer confidence right there at 10. Dallas Federal Manufacturing 10:30. Fed Barkin speaks at 1. We have, that's over, that's in the Asian session, so I'm not going to concern ourselves with that. Asian till, this would be London. So there's going to be movement in the mornings, early mornings for me. And then we have Canadian GDP at 8:30, Fed Collins and Bowman speak at 8:50. US Redbook that doesn't do anything, Chicago PMI, this is Tuesday. 10 o'clock is US Jolts job openings. Lots of Feds speaking. Why so many? Fed Beige book. Okay. And then this is Wednesday. A lot of stuff after hours and early mornings. We have US ADP employment change, US initial jobless claims. Like, look at all of the news. The S&P manufacturing, Canadian S&P manufacturing. And then we have more news. This is June 2nd. U.S. non-farm, this is Friday, non-farm payroll. U.S. unemployment rate. Look at all of the news that's going on. The only time it might be worth it to trade and get a trade that is not impacted by the news would be Friday after 8:30. Like that sucks, man. That sucks. Next week this week coming up is gonna suck. So, and I have one more thing I wanted to show you all that I am. Give me a second. Look at this. I worked my butt off to get this. I worked my butt off to get here. You did it, Mpire Steve. I did it, they say. Don't I look weird without my glasses on? I'm still waiting. Like, I can't see shit. I'm waiting for my glasses forever, it seems like. And I called them last week and they said it won't be until Friday and it won't be until Monday or Tuesday. But anyway, I did it. I've been accepted into the YouTube Partner Program, which means I can earn money a couple other different ways, which is kind of cool. But it's like, am I going to make money? Probably not. So I'm not going to really depend on that too much. But I just think it's cool. And it was something that I had worked very long and hard to get. I see some people that have a bunch of subscribers and a bunch of views on their videos, and I feel like possibly YouTube is hosing me. Like, I have a bunch of subscribers, and some people that have less followers than me are getting insane amount of views. Maybe their content is more appealing. I don't really know. I do trade live, and I would say that while I'm trading live, I would say for the most part I'm taking, if my mind is right, I'm taking good trades. Sometimes I get off stream and then I actually find the trade that I have been waiting for, and I do trade the chop at times. Give me a second. But anyways, I don't know. I feel like I should have a bigger following, but maybe this partnership, we'll see. Maybe it'll give me a bigger following. I don't really say that I hope so. More so, I would rather earn it than it be handed to me on a silver platter kind of thing. Like, I want people to watch me because they enjoy my content. But that is it for me. I hope that you all have a good rest of your weekend, and I look forward to seeing you all on Tuesday. Take care. Have a great rest of your weekend. Bye. My button doesn't. Oh, I forgot I changed my buttons. Live bloopers for you. Toodles.